During World War II, U.S. naval destroyer won a battle against Japanese submarine by throwing potatoes at them. Japanese thought they were grenades, a tribute to the officers and men of the USS O'Bannon, for their ingenuity in using our now proud potato to sink a Japanese submarine in the spring of 1943. Some fungi create zombies, then control their minds. The tropical fungus Ophiocordyceps infects ants' central nervous systems. By the time the fungi been in the insect bodies for 9 days, they have complete control over the host's movements. They force the ants to climb trees, then convulse and fall into the cool, moist soil below, where fungi thrive. Once there, the fungus waits until exactly solar noon to force the ant to bite a leaf and kill it. McDonald's once made bubblegum-flavored broccoli. This interesting fact will have your taste buds crawling. Unsurprisingly, the attempt to get kids to eat healthier didn't go over well with the child testers, who were confused by the taste. The first oranges weren't orange. The original oranges from Southeast Asia were a tangerine pomelo hybrid, and they were actually green. In fact, oranges in warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand still stay green through maturity. Peanuts are not technically nuts. They're legumes. According to Merriam-Webster, a nut is only a nut if it's a hard-shelled dry fruit, or seed with a separable rind, or shell and interior kernel. That means walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios are not nuts either. They're seeds. The US government has an official plan for a zombie apocalypse. Think The Walking Dead is straight-up fiction? Well, it is, but the government wants to be prepared for a real-life version anyhow. The 31-page Counter-Zombie Dominance Plan, or CONPLAN 8888-11, was designed in 2011. And just in case you think it's weird bureaucratic humor, the first line reads, "This plan was not actually designed as a joke." The longest English word is 189,819 letters long. It's the full name for the protein nicknamed titin. It would take 3.5 hours to say out loud. Full name of titin is in the link in description. Octopus can lay up to as many as 200,000 eggs. The giant Pacific octopus will lay 2,000 to 100,000 eggs, each about the size of a grain of rice. Yes, octopus could lay that many eggs, but there's absolutely no correlation with the specific number 56,000. Turkeys can blush. The skin on the head and neck of a turkey will quickly change from a pale pink or bluish gray to a bright red, white or blue, when it becomes excited, sick, scared or annoyed. Fruit Loops are all the same flavor. Sure, those sweetened O's are all different colors, but that doesn't mean they are different flavors. Kellogg's, the company who makes them, has admitted that each Fruit Loop is fruit-flavored, which they describe as a blend of fruit flavors. There is a species of jellyfish that is immortal. Think that immortality is just a fantasy? Well, it is for humans. But scientists have discovered that the Turritopsis dohii jellyfish can revert back to its juvenile polyp stage after maturing, continuing in an endless cycle, making it the only known officially immortal creature. Firefighters use wetting agents to make water wetter. The chemicals reduce the surface tension of plain water so it's easier to spread and soak into objects, which is why it's known as wet water. The use of firefighting wetting, mid-1960s, and emulsifying, early 1990s, agents were introduced to the firefighting community, claiming use on Class A and B fires. The country without a capital is Nauru. An island in the Pacific Ocean, is the second smallest republic in the world, but it doesn't even have a capital city. The government offices of the tiny Pacific island nation are located in the Yaren district. Most Disney characters wear gloves to keep animation simple. Walt Disney might have been the first to put gloves on his characters, as seen in 1929's The Opry House, starring Mickey Mouse. In addition to being easier to animate, there's another reason Disney opted for gloves. We didn't want him to have mouse hands because he was supposed to be more human, Disney told his biographer in 1957. It's totally legal to escape from prison in Mexico. Several countries, including Mexico, Germany, and Austria, see the desire to escape prison as basic human nature, rather than an unlawful act. Consequently, a prison break isn't considered to be a crime itself, but before you started masterminding the perfect escape plan, know that they'll still try to catch you, and you may be punished for any criminal act you commit during or after your escape. The American flag was designed by a high school student. It started as a school project for Bob Heft's junior year history class, and it only earned a B in 1958. His design had 50 stars, even though Alaska and Hawaii weren't states yet. Heft figured the two would earn statehood soon, and showed the government his design. After President Dwight D. Eisenhower called to say his design was approved, Heft's teacher changed his grade to an A. Dogs sniff good smells with their left nostril. Dogs normally start sniffing with their right nostril, then keep it there if the smell could signal danger, but they'll shift to the left side for something pleasant, like food or a mating partner. Avocados were named after reproductive organs. Indigenous people of Mexico and Central America used the Nahuatl word aguacatl to mean both testicles and avocado. The fruits were originally marketed as alligator pears in the United States until the current name stuck. Eventually, a day on Earth will be 25 hours long. The Earth's speed as it orbits the Sun is not a fixed rate. No matter how constant it may seem to us mortals, it's actually slowing over time. The length of a day will become 25 hours, in about 175 million years. So don't toss your clocks just yet. Best ever lines. Do good for others and it will come back in unexpected ways. Guys, it took me hours and efforts to make this video, but it won't even take you a second to like my video. Please do like, share and subscribe for more interesting fast facts. Thanks for watching.